Hey, folks, I'm in my studio here in Nashville talking with my friend Jim Klauck. Jim is the founder of a company called CheckAPro.com. So, Jim, this is an interesting business. I love the model. Tell me, what's CheckAPro all about?
CheckAPro is all about the homeowner being able to find a company they trust, Dave. You know, people don't trust contractors. We've pre-qualified them. We check their references, we check their licenses, and we interview each and every one of them.
Well, as a homeowner, that makes me feel a whole lot more comfortable when I know they've been through your process before I go online and call them. I'm not just calling some guy, and I have no idea what I'm going to get when he gets there. He's been through the CheckAPro challenge, the CheckAPro stringent checking thing. How long have you guys been doing this?
Since 2005, Dave.
Wow. So what made you decide to do a business like this?
As a homeowner myself, I felt the need for this service. I had many problems in the past. I've owned many homes, invested in homes, wanted them to be fixed up, and I've had many stories in the past of contractors not following through, contractors disappearing on the job, starting something, not finishing, overcharging. So we created CheckAPro in 2005.
So what kind of contractors, what categories are involved here?
Dave, we've got 80 categories. These are home service providers. Anything you need for your home. You need your roof fixed. You need your plumbing fixed. You can even find a maid or someone to pressure wash your front drive.
Ooh, I love this. So what kind of an interview process do you go through?
First of all, we meet each and every one at our facility. We check their references. They have to supply 2 business references, 3 consumer references. They have to supply their license with the state. We also interview each one between an hour and an hour and a half, and I've met about 90% of them personally myself.
A lot of contractors wouldn't go through all of the stringent screening process that you're wanting to put them through. Makes me feel comfortable as a homeowner that you did that. But do you have contractors come up that actually don't qualify or that just choose to not go through that process?
Absolutely. In the beginning, Dave, it's actually very easy to weed them out. If they're not willing to come in, then we figure that they don't feel good enough to be on board with us. If they don't pass the stringent criteria, then we don't have them on board. A lot of people ask us, what happens after they're on board? Well, our homeowners keep an eye on them as well. I get every complaint. It crosses my desk, Dave. If Mrs. Smith complains about a plumber, I then contact Mrs. Smith. We help her out. We contact that contractor, and we make it work out between all of us.
So where do you find your contractors?
On the Dave Ramsey Show. They find us.
Well, it's a great lead generation for them, isn't it? They come to you.
It is.
Because they get good leads with good quality people, and the quality contractor is not afraid to be checked out.
And, Dave, to answer your question, we get contractors primarily through referral. They either hear about us on the radio, they see us on television. Another contractor will tell a contractor. Contractors often ask, where do you get your business? And CheckAPro comes up. I've had contractors call our office, and we ask them, why did you contact us? Well, I was at Mrs. Smith's house, and she said that she only hires CheckAPro contractors. He was intrigued. He called us.
Whoa, that's a good deal right there. So what's your role in the whole process?
To have a safe place for the homeowner in Houston, Texas, to find a pre-qualified contractor. That is so important. Their home is the most important investment, their largest investment. They have heard for years horror stories about contractors. You can't turn the news on at night without hearing a story about a roofer ripping someone off or an air conditioning company. They've come to rely upon us to have a safe place to go to find that pre-qualified contractor. And if that contractor does not continue to do a good job, we will remove them. I founded the company. I run the company. I'm moving the company forward, and I'll be darned if any contractor takes my company down.
Now, you said earlier the complaints all come across your desk personally. How do you handle those?
When the complaint comes across the desk, the first thing I do is I call the homeowner. All they want to do is talk to someone. I assess the situation and move forward from there. I send from my desk a letter to the homeowner with a $25 gift card they can use with our contractors. I, at the same time, send a letter out to the contractor asking for their side of the story. And then the process continues from there until there's resolution.
Now, what part of Houston do you guys cover? Houston's a lot of ground.
Almost 5 million people we cover.
Oh,
the
whole
entire
puppy.
city.
My goodness. So here's the deal, folks. If you want to find pre-qualified contractors and service providers to help you out with your needs in your home anywhere in the Houston area, go to checkapro.com. If you're a contractor and you're within the sound of my voice and you'd like some leads from quality people and you know how to perform at a high level, well, check out this group. They'll help you out. It's called checkapro.com.